Okay guys, today on the Copper Catcher, we're going to finish up the puller machine. Well, we're going to set it up, check it out and see how it works. Actually, I forgot to shoot this intro and I've already set it up and tried it. So you guys will see in the video. Appreciate all the likes, all the subscribers, all the comments. It helps out tremendously. Keeps me coming down here and doing this. Now I got my old trusty press here out. And I bought some crimpers. I built this so that it ain't sharp on this end where I'm going to be grabbing it all the time. Down here by the pliers, but I'm going to run this through there, that through there, like so, like that. Here, let me get you on my head so I can just go do it. All right, here we go. Let's go over here and see how this is going to work out. I'm going to take one of these cable clamps so that I can adjust it. I'll take two of them actually. I was going to crimp the other side, but then I thought to myself, if I do that, I'm screwing myself because I'm not going to be able to adjust it. Take this, this, and this. I'm going to stick a bolt through the thread, the thing, so it can't pull it through that hole over here. I want it that way. No, I want it the other way. I want it this way. And we'll go through here like such. Make sure we leave enough, a little bit shorter. That should do it right there. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna need a bolt. We're just gonna run these down right here. I'm gonna put another one on right behind it. Actually, put another one on right in front of it. Do something like that. Let's try it. Oh, we gotta cut the top off, guys. We got a couple little motors here to try, so we're gonna try on a couple different little motors here. I got some more over there I can get ready real quick. And get that aired up. Get our electric plugged in again since I'm done welding. Hopefully it don't rip it off there, and it might, because I didn't weld it very heavy, guys. But if it does, I'll get another welder out here and I'll weld the hell out of it the next time. Get that plugged in there like such. I don't know if that heater, guys, you're gonna hear that in the background all winter, so hopefully it don't drive you guys crazy. Let's get this other air line over here. Okay, get these tools, and I got some plans for that too, guys. I got this when I picked up a bunch of machines the other day, and put two new batteries in it. Had two little 12-volt batteries in it. That's gonna be my motor picker upper and compressor picker upper when it gets to that point. But let's cut this motor off and see what it does here. Look at that, I even made a compressor holder, or need to run this hose the other direction. Get a bucket. Let's get a bucket over here. That one looks like a good bucket right there. Throw some copper in. Cut it off. Drop it in there. Take our pliers. Wrap a hold. Look at that. Look at that. There it is, guys. Done. Throw the steel in there. This is an aluminum one. It's an aluminum motor, but I'm gonna do it anyways just because I want to see how it works on smaller motors. Cut it right off, that's for damn sure. Drop that, slide that down in there. Okay. I might need to adjust the cable a little bit for the smaller ones. Yeah. We might need a little bit more cable actually. Let's go ahead and adjust it. We'll get some extra out here. This thing got quite a, with this arm on there, it's got quite a lot of stroke. So we can have quite a bit of cable. On there. It's just experimental though. Like I say, guys, we will figure it out. This one don't have much of a shoulder on it. Let's pull it from down here. What am I stepping on? The wrong pedal, guys. Ouch. Pinch me. Adjust these out a couple holes here. Okay. Ah. Yeah, it worked on the first one, but it ain't working on this one very good.
Waiting for Doug to deliver. He's 5 minutes out. And then we can do whatever we need to do.
I'll keep stepping on the wrong pedal. Okay guys, what I figured out is these pliers ain't gonna work on these little motors. So I'm gonna have to change them pliers to a different style plier. I don't like them. I don't like them. Well, that works a little bit. There it goes. Just gotta get them set on the right gap, I guess. Okay guys, that's kind of working for me for these little ones too, but I'm gonna change that to a different set of pliers. It'll definitely work then. No, I got an air chisel over there. I don't think it's got the ump that this one, my Snap-on one, has. So we'll take the Snap-on gun over there, take these motors over there. We'll get this block of aluminum. Go back here and grab one of these bigger blocks, guys. Let's try this gun and see if it'll do it, because if it will, then all I need is this blade over here. That gun works for that too. So if you guys have a big Chief Harbor Freight gun, get your sheet metal cutting bit for it. Works great. And that's a thick housing I just cut, very thick. Way thicker than normal. We'll keep a set of dikes over here. So I won't need this over here. I can use it over there on my table. All we need is that cutting blade, which I'm gonna do some work to it. Cut this one right here. There we go. Now I missed a wire. Need to put all my welding stuff up, don't I? Motor. Okay, we got 3 more to try. That's a big one there. That pulled them clamps right off there. It's got enough power, guys, like I said. It absolutely has enough power. It ripped these right off there. It's kinked now. I should have put the bolt in there. Then it would have had something to pull down against. But it stretched her out. It started to pull it too. Maybe we should work around it like the other machine. I might have to move this one over to the big puller. Yeah, that one's got too much glue and whatnot in it, guys. I probably should have cut that one in half. It's a little bit too much for it, which is okay, because I really built it for these smaller motors like this. For that. That works pretty good, guys. What do you think? Think I need a different pair of pliers here? I think I do. I think I need a different pair of pliers right there. I got plenty of cable, I got plenty of crimpers. But yeah, that worked pretty good. I'm gonna leave the cutter over here. I'm gonna leave that over here. That motor's gonna have to be pulled over there. And I probably should have cut that in half, because I may not end up getting that out. But I tell you what, this thing's got some power. Absolute power. I think I could make some modifications to it to make it a little better, but right now, hell, that worked pretty good. I mean, I just did 3 motors and pretty quick. Okay guys, we pulled, well, that's with the bucket. We pulled 8.7 pounds. Let's go see what we actually pulled. 8.7 pounds. Dump that in there. $1.4, so we pulled, what is that? 8, 7, 7.3, 7.4, 7.5 pounds. We pulled 7.5 pounds in that short amount of time. I don't even know how long that was, but it wasn't very long. 10 minutes. So, yeah, I would have to say that's an absolute success for me. I absolutely have no complaints about that. If I have to buy a different set of pliers for this, that's fine. That's no big deal. I'll get with some of my guys. I used to know a couple blacksmith that has some horseshoe trimmers for horse hoof trimmers that would be perfect for this, that I could take and dull them down to where they don't cut the copper, but they actually wrap around it. They're shaped like that. They're actually shaped like this pair of pliers right here. These are like nippers too. They're shaped like this, but they got a lot deeper in here. They're a lot deeper. Now something like these would work, but they don't open up far enough. See how they don't open up far enough? So I need a bigger set of these. Scrapping with Grandpa uses a pair of those to pull his copper out on his vise, and those are the perfect set that I need to modify that. So I'm going to get with a couple of my guys that have horses around here and see if I can't find an old set of horseshoe trimmers, horse hoof trimmers, not horseshoe, horse hoof trimmers, and we'll be in business then. I need to take all my tools back over there. I'm gonna leave a set of dikes over here. I'm gonna leave a set of dikes over here. I'm gonna leave this trimmer, that cutter over here. I need to clean these shelves out and get all this tire stuff out of there. I still ain't never took any of that out of there, but I'm glad it didn't pull it off the machine. It didn't seem like it was bothering it at all. I've got that cable pulled down pretty good now, so I don't know if I'll have to make a new cable or not, which ain't no big deal. Which ain't no big deal. I got plenty of cable. I bought 50 foot of that cable. That's 3/16. I think it's 3/16. It's 1,000 pound braking, which is crap. because it can pull probably 4 times that much. But it was $11 for 50 foot of it at Harbor Freight. That's the only place to buy cable, I can tell you that. They got it, they call it wire rope. Don't ask them for cable when you go in there, because they're going to tell you they don't know what you're talking about. It's called wire rope in their shelf, and they do have it. Let me make sure that's 3/16. Right here's the 50 foot of 3/16, 840 pound working load. So it's going to break at about 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. Is what it's about 5 times what it says on the paperwork. On all that kind of stuff, cable, ratchet straps, all that stuff. Ratchet straps, if they say they're good for 3,300 pounds, they won't break until 10,000. And that goes same with chains and everything. So if you guys ever wondered that, that's what that's about. But anyway, I'll get that out of that motor there. That's going to be a pain in the butt, since I cut that off that one end. I should have cut that motor in half. It was too tall. I know that now, especially that one being it glued like it was. It would probably pulled okay if it wasn't glued so heavily. That motor was glued pretty heavily. I may have to cook that one off. I hate to do that, but I may have to. Yeah. Let me unhook the air off this thing, because I can hear a leak down there somewhere and I'm not looking for it. In my next video, guys, I'll be pulling a bunch of motors and chopping them up. I'm gonna bring in that whole box, and we're just gonna go to town on them. So I'll get all this welding stuff put up. That's gonna be the end of that one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, enjoy our wild America.